Arabe all day as a call for now. Don't worry, I'll do a run with her later, but first, I wanted to run this squad. The Three Musketeers of the launch meta. DKC, you would maybe be here instead of Ramza. In fact, you definitely would be, but Dark Absorb. They're pushing lightning, it seems. With this with this absorb every single element except for thunder. Really, they're pushing the Ramu summon, which I opted for because I want the Max Brave to capitalize on these launches. Now, I have no idea if I'm even using the RNA call appropriately. No clue. Not gonna lie, I haven't really researched it. All I know is that her LD is supposed to be an insta-break or a re-break, which didn't happen there. I don't know if that's because I did it wrong or if it's because the call ability just doesn't do it. Not really sure. Haven't looked into it. I'm sure after I'm saying all this, I'll look it up and find out, or somebody will tell me, but I really just wanted to get Vital Crusher on and then let these guys do their thing. And I figure we really only needed it on one of them, because most of the time when we're attacking them, we're going to be building Brave up for both of them anyway. Just one of them having Vital Crusher is going to be more than enough. So we opted to do that. The Orb is contingent on doing critical hits, which is not difficult to do, especially with the calls that we brought and the team that we brought. I mean, Cloud, that guy just crits all day, so that's not even going to be a problem. But there was something that I wasn't expecting, which again, if I would have looked into it first, I would have known, but I didn't. I kind of just jumped into this, and it ended up working out, but it did throw me for a loop a little bit. I won't spoil it. You'll see it when we get there, if you haven't done this stage yet. Okay, so we have the Ramza friend burst effect going. Thank you, Eric, for your Ramza, by the way. I don't know if you saw that in the beginning, but it said, always perfect arts on the friend support, and the dude isn't lying. That guy, I don't think I've ever seen him with a friend support that didn't have perfect artifacts, every single time. So it's very appreciated. All of your farming goes to help out people like me. So thank you. Alright, now, I should have blade beamed here if I would have known what I know now. But we had full battery, so let's go. Let's go. We'll do this launch, but then they do this. That's right, framed turns. So I'm thinking, okay, I hope that means that their turns still move around. That would be really bad otherwise. So look, we get the break. Oh, good. We're in the clear. We got the break and their turns move. That's amazing. Which means Cloud can set up with this blade beam and then go into his burst. He'll push their turns back and we will be all good. All is right with the world, except their turns didn't move. That's right. When they frame their turns like that, you have to break them in order to set their turns back. This is the RNA event after all, and she can break everybody constantly. So if she's on your team, you'll be able to manipulate their turns a lot better. So I would suggest, if you have her in the squad, start off early with the Dragoon dives to just set their turns back into oblivion, and then when they get like this, go crazy with skill 2. So see, now we're in a position where we gotta summon instead of burst, which I really don't like doing, but the situation called for it. Normally, I burst and then I summon. I think that's kind of what most people tend to do, because you want to take advantage of the burst effect in the summon, but we were in a situation where we had to do it because they're double focusing Ramza and I don't like that. We could at least get a stun off on one of them. I'm well aware that the calls on this team have way too many debuffs to really take advantage of the full paralysis. I wasn't even thinking I was going to need the paralysis. Like I said, I only brought Ramu because of the Max Brave boost. It had nothing to do with inflicting paralysis, but it ended up working out. Alright. Let's see, this also means Cloud is still not ready to set up. He has to blade beam again, which is uncomfortable. So, in order to get that done, we gotta jump behind. so that everybody's in the order, so we can at least, because I know it's not going to delay, so we'll at least get everybody in here. I was thinking about jumping behind Ramza, but no. But look, we have launches, we have launch setups stacked on top of more launch setups. Okay, so we can C65 this one. And the one on the right, A, was already queued up to go, so that means we can blade beam into another one. So at this point, even though the delays are a little awkward, we gotta just maximize damage. Because this team does not have many ways to defend itself. So that means what we have to do is just kill. Without the use of reliable delays. Which is a little uncomfortable. And this was a weird setup too. Totally missed out on that launch there because I broke him out of order. That was a huge mistake. But you live and learn, I guess. But luckily, they kind of hit like wimps. I thought that was going to be like the death of Ramza, and dude didn't even hit 3,000 damage. So suddenly I'm not so afraid anymore. That's all they got. You call themselves... They call themselves the superior knights. That shit was inferior. Let me show you how it's done. This is damage. Not what you just did. I wish Pandemonium was here to maximize those hits, but the wind absorb. It's alright though. We have some HP damage up to make up for it. It's not quite the same, but it gets the job done. And I went into this burst just in the nick of time because Eric's Ramza is about to leave, so I wanted to cloud burst while Ramza's burst effect was active. But this works out because even though his Ramza took a little bit of damage, we're good on the HP requirement still. And we have my Ramza, who also has perfect artifacts by the way, to come back. So if need be, we can heal. We got the Galvanize. We can still set up some good launches. It's going to be okay. We get this break into this. So mine can come back with 2 LDs left to bring this home. Damage is a little uneven though, so we gotta focus you. Something I want to address, I don't want to mention any names, because it wasn't, you know, anybody famous or whatever. I don't even want to say the word famous, but you know what I mean. I heard somebody mention that you needed Aranea for this stage. You don't, by the way. And I don't know if this is true, or if somebody just said this just to back up their own point that wasn't a good point. But they said a bunch of content creators agreed. Now, I haven't heard any content creators say that, but if they did, they're wrong. Don't listen to them. If they're going to tell you you absolutely need this character for this stage, don't listen to them. They're wrong. That claim has never aged well, and it never will. Yes, it'll make it a hell of a lot easier if you have certain characters, but it's that word need that bothers me, because that's just not true, no matter who you are. I mean, we brought Aranea as a call, but this could have been done without the Aranea call, absolutely. I mean, the turn count is still super low. Oh, the turn count on this one is 65 turns, by the way. So, you want free turns, you want big damage, and you want a way to not get killed. But luckily, I mean, maybe they... I imagine these things get more aggressive the more turns you give them. Okay, so we can heal up just a little bit. Really? That was the one shot you were gonna get, and you missed. Pathetic. Okay, so orbs are good. Oh, we got another one of these. Let's do it. That leaves him at 1, so we can get you up, do a little bit of splash to A there. I was hoping that would kill him, but it didn't. That's okay though, because this should do it right here. Awesome. So now we have 1 Ramza LD left and the damage isn't going to split. No. We're getting this break. We want everybody involved here. Boom. Get up, get out, sit down, go home. You are not superior. We are. At least this team is. God team, I swear to God. Alright. I'll be back with Aranea and maybe Aerith, maybe Squall. I don't know. I'm still thinking about another comp, but Aranea will be there. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.